just look like a little hamster or something. Like,
the main smell that was driving me crazy was cooked food. Week 4, I started getting that nasty taste in my mouth. I don't know if you've been pregnant and you ever experienced that. It's so annoying. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine, and today I'm going to be talking about being pregnant with baby number 3. So if you're new to my channel and you don't know anything about me, my name is Jasmine. I'm 30 years old and I have 2 kids already. I have a boy and a girl, and they are 5 and 7. So this would be baby number 3. So basically, in this video, I'm just going to be talking about like my first trimester, because today is Monday, October 9th. My birthday was Saturday, October 7th. And on my birthday, I turned 3 months, like 12 weeks pregnant, because it changes every Saturday, and my birthday just happened to be on Saturday this year. So I basically just started my 2nd trimester. So I wanted to do a video about basically how my first trimester went, if that makes sense. So I kind of want to break it down, I guess, kind of by weeks, not every week, but you know, kind of by weeks. So of course, week 1 and week 2, I didn't know I was pregnant because I haven't missed my period yet. But when I look back on it, the craziest thing was I was having night sweats like really bad. Of course, I didn't know why, but I literally was waking up and my clothes were like drenched in sweat. And we sleep with like the air conditioner on and the fan on, like we like it really cold at night. And I was like, why am I waking up drenched? But of course I didn't connect it, but it literally happens to me every time I'm pregnant. I always have like night sweats, but I didn't connect that. But if you see me looking down, I'm looking at notes because I can't remember all this stuff. One of the biggest symptoms that I was having in my first trimester was fatigue. Like, when I tell you I was so tired, like, and I don't even know how to explain it, because if you haven't been pregnant, it's not like, oh, I stayed up late and I had to get up and go to work and I'm tired type situation. It's just like tired on another level. I don't know, I just can't explain it. It's like a heaviness. Like, I don't take naps, right? I usually don't take naps. Like, I just go about my day, whatever. I have to take a nap like every single day. Like, I have to like take like a 2-hour nap or so. I have to take a nap because it's like I'm so tired, and I'm coming out of it now, but I was so tired, guys. Like, the fatigue was crazy. Week 4, I started getting that nasty taste in my mouth. I don't know if you've been pregnant and you ever experienced that. It's so annoying. It's like a lot of women say they experience like a metal taste in their mouth, like a metallic taste. But I don't know how to describe it because it's something I've never tasted before. And it's like a mix of bitter and metal. I don't know, but it's disgusting. Like, just think if you ever ate something or drank something and it had a horrible aftertaste to the point where you had to go brush your teeth, you know, mouthwash or whatever, because it was so disgusting. Just think about that, but like times 10. And it's all day, every day. Like, I just hate it so bad. There's supposed to be a scientific name for it, so I'll put that on the screen. But it has happened with me with each pregnancy. So I do remember that with my other 2 pregnancies that I had that nasty taste in my mouth as well. Week 4 is when I also started experiencing nausea. So it started around week 4. Week 5, I started experiencing some heartburn, not a lot. I usually don't get heartburn till like the end of my pregnancy, but I was experiencing some heartburn, and I feel like I was just gaining weight, even though I wasn't really eating that much. That's probably just a me problem. No, that's probably just a me problem. I started throwing up week 5, and I started something that I absolutely despise every time I'm pregnant. I started spitting, and it's so gross. If you've never experienced it, I'm sorry. It happens to me with each pregnancy. So basically, like I was talking about, that disgusting taste in my mouth, right? That stays in my mouth all day long. If I swallow my spit, it will make me throw up because of how nasty that taste is. So what I do is I spit a lot, and I hate spitting. Like, if you ask my husband, I absolutely hate spitting. I think it's just disgusting. But literally, that's like the main way I can get the taste out of my mouth. Like, of course, brushing my teeth, but then that's a whole nother issue because that makes me want to throw. That makes me throw up too. Chewing gum, but I don't like the taste of a lot of gum, so it's like I spit a lot, basically, because if I swallow my spit, it'll make me throw up because of that nasty taste. So anyway, I started that around week 5. I hate it so much, y'all. Oh my gosh. Also, that's when I started having smell aversions. The main smell that was driving me crazy was cooked food. I don't know what it is, but it's like, you know how like after you cook food and the smell lingers in the kitchen type situation? Like the smell, I could smell it hours and hours and hours later. And it would make me so nauseous, like the smell of just food cooking. And it can be any food. It's not just meat or something. My husband can make eggs and, you know, breakfast, or he can make whatever. If it's being cooked in a pan or in the oven or something, I just could not take the smell. Like, I just can't. And then it's crazy because I'm the one who, like, makes most of the food. So it just kind of, it was really hard. The smell of my body sprays and perfumes, I was not feeling them. It was just too strong for me. And of course, brushing my teeth. This is something I feel like most pregnant women go through. Brushing my teeth just makes me want to throw up every single time. And it's annoying because you have to do it. Like, you have to brush your teeth twice a day. So it's like, you can't get away from it. I actually heard somewhere that some pregnant women avoid brushing their teeth because of how, like, it just makes you so sick or whatever. But I have to brush my teeth, I'm sorry. But it does make me gag and nauseous and throw up, whatever. So yeah, week 5 was a big week because a lot of stuff started happening. So basically, all of that stuff kept happening. And then I have week 10, I had my first vivid dream. So they say when you're pregnant, you have a lot of vivid dreams. And I definitely remember that with my other 2 pregnancies. Like, I feel like it was more close to later in the pregnancies I would have them. But I had my first vivid dream. It literally felt so real. Like, I thought it was real until I woke up. I guess that's why they call it vivid, because it seems real. But when I say, like, I usually know when I'm in a dream. Like, when I'm dreaming, I consciously know I'm in a dream majority of the time. But when I say it was real, like, everything was the same in the house. Like, it was just crazy. I was explaining it to my husband, but it was so real. Like, until I woke up, that's when I knew. I was like, oh my gosh, that wasn't real. Like, it was crazy. And I also got sick for the first time, which sucked, but it's also inevitable because both my kids are in public school. My son got sick first, and then my daughter got sick, and then my husband got sick. So it's inevitable that I got sick. But you know, that sucks. It's like you're already nauseous and throwing up and all this other stuff. Now you got nose and congestion and headache. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. So that's kind of all I have written down for the first trimester. But I can say, now that I am 12 weeks, I am starting to come out of a lot of that. And I'm so happy because with my other pregnancies, I stayed sick the whole time. Like, I'm pretty sure I had HG with my other 2 pregnancies. I was never diagnosed because I didn't know that it was an issue. I don't know. I didn't know much about being pregnant and stuff like that, especially with my first one. So when I was throwing up the whole pregnancy, I thought it was normal. But once I started looking at different stuff after I had my kids, I'm like, oh, I don't think that was normal. Like, I think I had HG. But anyway, the nausea has slowed down. So I would say it went from like 100% of the time to like 75, 80. I'll say 75, 80%. I'm nauseous now. And then the fatigue is starting to go away. I actually haven't taken a nap, I don't think, in like the past, no, I think I took one last week. So like the past few days, I haven't taken a nap. So I'm not feeling as fatigued as I was early on. What else? Throwing up. It happens. It doesn't happen every day. So that's good. Because with HG, anything I drink, anything I ate. And once again, I actually have videos of my first and second labor, my pregnancies and my labor and delivery experiences. So you guys can go check those out, and I explained it too. Like everything I ate, everything I drank, I threw up. Every single thing. I was throwing up all day long, all night long. It was horrible. So now, you know, I still throw up, but it's not every day. Like I try not to because I don't like to do it, but I do still have, like, I think I just threw up a few days ago. So I do still have moments where it's really bad, but it's not as bad as my other pregnancies. I feel like I'm starting to come out of it, which is good. Being pregnant is already hard, right? Whether it's your first time or whatever. But when you have kids already, it is harder because, you know, we have to take care of the kids, like, you know, making sure they're good for school and their clothes and their hair. And it's just like, it's a lot. And then put on top of that being tired and nauseous and throwing up, it's a lot. And then also, now that I'm 30, it's a difference being pregnant. Now that well, let me stop. My birthday just passed, so I'm 31 now. I literally forgot just that quick. But it's a difference being pregnant at 31 than being pregnant at 20, however old I was, 23 or something like that. It's a big difference with my body and all this other stuff. It's different. So I do have the ultrasound pictures that I'm going to probably like do a little close up so you guys can see. It's funny because, you know, they look like a little potato when they're small. So I'll show you guys a close up of that. But I do want to say really quick, tell me while we was at one of our appointments and they were doing the little Doppler to find the heartbeat, why it took them like 5 minutes to find the heartbeat. And I was so scared because it took it's not her fault, of course, but it took the lady first. So, okay, let's listen for a heartbeat. She just kept going back and forth, pushing a little pressure here, a little pressure there, like trying to push deeper. I was like, what is going on? Like, that was so scary. It took her forever. She was like, oh, your baby's hiding. Don't worry, your baby's hiding. Because she could tell I was like nervous. She said, oh, your baby's hiding somewhere. I got to find him. And finally, she found that heartbeat. Oh, whew, it was a relief. But anyway, I'm going to show you the ultrasound up close. And then we're going to wrap this video up. Let me see another. There was the heartbeat down here. You know, they just look like a little hamster or something, like, you know. A little break. Yeah. So I think that's all I want to say about this first trimester video. I'll record more and I'll be back with more videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next one.